What was your never interrupt an enemy while they remaking a mistake moment? My roommate Tanner started stealing my DoorDash orders the moment they hit our doorstep. I'd watch through the peephole as he'd grab my food, then act confused when I asked about it. Weird, nothing came for you today, man. Tanner was one of those guys who thought he was smarter than everyone else. Finance bro, drove a leased BMW, constantly talked about his side hustles. Yo, he'd even started timing his thefts perfectly, somehow knowing exactly when my food would arrive even when I didn't tell him I'd ordered anything. The pattern became obvious after a few weeks. He'd hover near the front door around dinner time, phone in hand, pretending to take important business calls. The moment delivery drivers showed up, Tanner would swoop in with this fake smile. Oh, hey, I'll grab that for my roommate. He's in the shower. I started getting suspicious when drivers began asking me why my friend always intercepted my orders. One guy even said, "Your buddy seemed really excited about those tacos yesterday." I hadn't ordered tacos in months. The breaking point was when he took my birthday dinner, expensive sushi from this place downtown that I'd been craving all week. Cost me $75. When I confronted him, he just shrugged with this smug grin. Prove it was yours, dude. Maybe you forgot you ordered it. That's when I realized Tanner had been checking my DoorDash notifications on my laptop when I left it open. He'd memorized my usual restaurants and order times, then positioned himself to steal everything. The guy was running a full operation, so I decided to give him exactly what he wanted. I started watching his patterns more carefully, learning his exact schedule. Tanner always worked late Tuesdays and came home absolutely starving around 9 p.m., complaining about how he forgot to eat lunch again. Last Tuesday, I ordered his favorite pizza, extra large from that expensive place he always talked about wanting to try, loaded with everything he loves: pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, the works. But first, I called the restaurant with a very specific request. Hey, my roommate has a severe shellfish allergy, I explained to the manager. Could you please write "contains shellfish allergy warning" really big on the box, like impossible to miss, just to be extra safe? The manager was confused, since pizza doesn't typically contain shellfish, but I insisted. Better safe than sorry, you know? He's had some close calls before. I hid in my room and watched through the crack in my door as Tanner came home right on schedule. The delivery guy had barely knocked before Tanner was at the door, flashing that same fake smile. "I'll take that for my roommate!" Tanner was so focused on stealing my food, so excited about the expensive pizza, that he never bothered reading the massive warning label plastered across the box. He just grabbed it and headed straight to his room. I could hear him in there, probably bragging to someone on the phone about his free dinner while tearing into that pizza. For about 20 minutes, everything was quiet. Then I heard the most violent puking I've ever witnessed coming from our shared bathroom. Retching, gagging, the whole 9 yards. Turns out Tanner actually does have a severe shellfish allergy, something I'd learned from snooping through his medical bills that he constantly leaves scattered around the kitchen counter. After about 10 minutes of him dying in there, I knocked gently on the bathroom door. "Hey Tanner," I called out in my most innocent voice. "Did my special shellfish pizza arrive yet? I'm really craving it tonight. Hope nobody took it by mistake." The puking stopped immediately. Dead silence. "Oh, and Tanner," I added, "next time you want to steal my food, maybe read the labels first. That pizza cost me $60, by the way. You can Venmo me when you're feeling better." He moved out the following week, claiming he found a better place closer to work. Still owes me $200 for all the food he stole over 3 months. The best part? I kept the empty pizza box as a trophy. Sometimes I leave it out on the counter when friends come over just to tell the story.